Good evening, everyone, and welcome to our Twas the Night Before Christmas fundraiser. My name is Christelle Chavez, and I proudly sit on the board of directors for People of Grace International, a nonprofit in Canada and the United States with a vision to alleviate poverty by providing quality education. We work to open doors of opportunity to underprivileged children and youth in Southeast Asia and are currently working on efforts in the Middle East. Normally, for our annual fundraisers, we'd be gathered together in one venue, enjoying refreshments and networking, but things are looking different this year. COVID-19 has challenged us in ways that we never imagined. With Thanksgiving approaching in the States, we've started to see tons of marketing for Black Friday deals, giving us more excuses to shop. Now, don't get me wrong, I love to shop, but we request that you set some money aside that you would normally spend on yourselves or your loved ones to help those around the world who are impoverished. My day-to-day job, I advocate and lobby for a safe, secure, and affordable home for all Canadians. Mental health issues, addictions, layoffs, intergenerational trauma, finding how to afford rent, wondering whether you'll be able to purchase a home. These are all crises that you are all facing that have worsened because of the pandemic. The pandemic has taken a personal toll on you, your families, your employment, and your operations in a significant way. But tonight, my challenge to you is to pause and remember those who struggle for their basic necessities: food, shelter, clothing, water. And then this global pandemic happened. More basic necessities came up, like healthcare and sanitation. But with all of you here tonight, I have assurance that we can make a difference. And of course, we wouldn't be hosting this today if it weren't for our incredible community sponsors. Thank you to Elevation Real Estate, JR Group of Companies, Suki Bath Motors, and Mr. and Mrs. Shamali. So grab a cup of tea and let's celebrate the incredible talent that this community has to offer.
Hi, I'm here with Jemima and Stella. They're two students that benefit from our scholarship program. And what you see here is actually half of the school. The other half is here to my right, and it's a 3-story building. And it's actually fully packed with 310 students. It's 3 floors. Now this space here where the demolition had to take place last December is where the students play their sports and also have their big school gatherings. So we pretty much had to take down this auditorium because it was no longer safe for the students. So right now we are trying to sort the leftover materials from whatever we've already sold and make sure we recycle what we need to recycle and make money from what we can make money from. So now that we're almost finished with the cleanup of this demolition, we are aiming to raise 30 million pesos just to begin construction on this site. Aside from that, we are in need of a building permit from the city. So we really need your prayers and your support for us to be able to continue to provide a conducive environment and to be able to cater to the youth and the children of the Philippines. We see here Jemima, she's actually a badminton player, and same with Stella, she's actually a volleyball team player. They have to take transit to another location in order to play sports. So for us to really continue our dream to empower students in the Philippines in order to become leaders and to alleviate poverty, please pray for us and please support us. God bless.
I'm Buena Tupe, Director of People of Grace International, and I want to welcome all of you joining us tonight for Stories and Song to raise funds for the Philippines. We want to give you a glimpse of the nation's struggles and the areas where informal settlers in the Philippines live. They mostly have a hand-to-mouth existence, figuring out on a day-to-day basis how to survive. Suffering gives an opportunity for God's people to show His love through kind and generous acts. We are so privileged at People of Grace International to be able to play a role in extending your kindness and generosity to those who are in dire need. We do this through relief efforts, mission trips, scholarship support, and our biggest long-term project is building the school and center of People of Grace in Quezon City, Philippines. Tonight will be an evening to enjoy special music and some stories of lives we have impacted. Our first song and story is by Fleetwood International Church's Lauren and JM and our student Simone. Enjoy!
Good day! I'm Simonian Vanasadon, a grade 12 student of People of Grace Christian School. People of Grace has become a second home to me and become a big part of my life. There I found new friends and new mentors that helped me to grow better. Here I grew with good writing and reading comprehension skills and become a competent student, not only with good grades but with godly and disciplined character. The Senior High School Scholarship Program of People of Grace help our family financially because my schooling in a private institution is no longer a burden to them. And I'm hoping to pursue college in UP Diliman with the course of AB Psychology. So thanks to People of Grace Christian School and I became your student. Thank you.
Our next story and song are by Pursuit Youth's Belle and Dorothy with JM on the guitar, followed by John Lawrence Barretta's story. We came to know him after his parents benefited from the free weddings we did on a Valentine's Day couples event. Joy and RJ from Richmond Christian Fellowship will also be singing Rise Up.
Hey guys, it's Dorothy J and Belle from the Fleetwood International Church. Today we're going to be singing a couple songs dedicated to the children and youth of the Philippines. When your legs don't work like they used to before, and I can't sweep you off of your feet, will your mouth still remember the taste of my love? Will your eyes still smile from your cheeks? Darling, I will be loving you till we're 70. And baby, my heart could still fall as hard at 23. And now I'm thinking about
Ako si John Lawrence Ciedo Barrete, grade 10 student ng People of Grace Christian School.
Ako po si Lani Rose Barrete, member po ng People of Grace Christian Fellowship. Ako po ay may 2 anak, isang babae at isang lalaki. Ang asawa ko po ay nagtatrabaho bilang barbero po. Ako po ay sa ngayon ay walang trabaho, pero tinutulungan ko po yung asawa ko para magkaroon kahit papano ng income. Ako po ay nagluluto, nagtitinda ng mga merienda at minsan po kung may gustong magpalaba ay naglalaba din po.
Ang unang experience ko sa People of Grace ay nung umattend ako ng Sunday class ng mga bata. Simula nung umattend ako ay naramdaman ko yung kasiyahan, yung maraming kaibigan at kung ano yung ginawa sa akin ng Panginoon. Nag-aral po ako ng grade 1 sa Kamuning Elementary School and magkaiba po yung nararamdaman ko sa People of Grace and dun sa Kamuning dahil sa Kamuning maraming masama, maraming bully, ganun. Maraming kumuha ng baon, ganun.
Lagi po siyang binubuli sa Kamuning kasi negro daw. Negro, gano'n hanggat sa aabot na yung susuntukin siya, gano'n. Tapos yung pagsusuntukin ko sa gate, umiiyak kasi gutom na gutom. So pag nagsisel group kami, laging yun yung pinagpipray ko. Kaya nung na-approvean siya ng November, tinext ako ni Ma'am Brena. Sabi ko, talaga ma'am, nag-report ako agad kinabukasan kasi nga, gustong-gusto din niya ma'am kasi nga nag-summer class. Sabi niya, ma, gusto ko kung doon na lang mag-aral kasi mababait yung mga bata, mabait yung mga teacher. Sabi ko, hindi nga natin kaya.
Nung nalaman kong mahal yung tuition na nanginaan ako ng loob kasi alam kong hindi ako makapasok sa school na yun. Tapos, pero yung natanggap ako sa scholarship, lumakas yung loob ko kasi, yun nga, dahil doon ako masaya. Kaya, yung unang pinakilala ko sa harap ng klase is, yun, nagsilapitan lahat ng student and, yun, hi Lawrence, ganun. Sabi ko, hi classmates. Simula nun, pagtapos ng introduction is, naglaro na po kami. Tapos pagtapos ng lessons, ganun. Sobrang saya po kasi doon ko naramdaman yung pagmamahal ng totoong mga klase, gano'n. Kung yung mga klase may paki sa'yo, gano'n. Kung sino yung klase ko ng grade 1, sila pa rin kaklase ko ngayon. Yung 10 years na yun, or mahigit pa, may na-build up na relationship sa bawat isa. Hindi ko po makakalimutan yun, pero yun nga po, dahil natabunan ng happy memories sa POGs. Kaya na-start na kalimutan.
Philippine President Rodrigo Duterte set to sign Monday an executive order declaring a state of public health emergency in the country. This after the health department confirmed the local transmission of COVID-19.
The entire Luzon is under an enhanced community quarantine. A strict home quarantine will be observed in all households.
The healthcare system is on the brink of collapse, warn medical workers in the Philippines. Doctors and nurses have been working around the clock since the COVID-19 pandemic struck early this year.
Umuwi kami ma'am nung napabalita kasi na magla-lockdown. Iniisip ko po kasi yung mga anak ko, sabi nila may pandemic na malala yung Maynila, ganon. So, inisip ko na mas okay yung mga anak ko sa province. Sa tulong ni Lord, marami siyang tinouch na heart na para kami ay tulungan. Although nasa Tarlac kami, yung mga member namin sa People of Grace Christian Fellowship, hindi nila inanda yung pandemic para ipaabot sa amin yung mga tulong nila. Kahit nasa Tarlac kami, gumawa sila ng way.
Isa po sa mga hamon na dumarating sa amin is yung yun nga po, slow internet connection kasi hindi kami nakasabay sa lessons minsan. Pag nagturo po sila, next meet up po, ituturo nila kung ano yung lessons nung past para yung mga hindi po na nakasali nung past lesson is matutunan din po nila yung nakarang lesson. Maraming difference sa online school and face-to-face. Katulad ng paglalaro. Paglalaro ka habang may lessons and yung pag-uusap-usap kasama yung mga kaibigan.
As online class, kailangan talagang tutukan, lalo na yung bata, kinder, kailangan talaga na maglaan ka ng time, tapos maglaan ka din talaga ng savings para sa pangbayad ng wifi nila. Kasi ang sakit sa dibdib nating marinig sa anak mo yung ganun yung sasabihin sa'yo. Kasi as of parent, gusto mo namang magkaroon sila ng magandang kinabukasan. Napakalaki yung tulong ng People of Grace Christian School sa anak ko, lalo na yung binata ko kasi sa ganyang edad, 15 years old, yung mga kabataan, di ba, naglalakwatsa lang, nagtatambay lang, nag-iinam, naninigarilyo. Siyempre, kahit papaano talagang tinatouch ni Lord yung heart nila na kapag may maisip man or magyayaman sa kanila na, halika Lawrence, punta tayo sa ganito. Naiisip niya na, ay hindi kasi magagalit yung mama ko. Or kaya, di ba, minsan si Lord nagbibigay siya ng words of encouragement o kaya minsan bibigyan ka niya ng babala na, anak, huwag kasi mali yan.
Ang masasabi ko lang po is salamat kasi sa pandemyang nagaganap is hindi sila umihinto. Kahit na mahirap na, kahit minsan di na nila kaya, hindi sila umihinto para ibigay yung service na kailangan. Pangarap ko para sa kanila is yung hindi na nila mararamdaman yung kahirapan po. Kung may pangarap ka, pagpatuloy mo lang. Hindi yung may isang bagay na humadlang sa'yo is hinto ka na agad. Kapag may pangarap ka, pagpatuloy mo.
You're broken down and tired, living life on a merry-go-round, and you can't find the fire within you, so we can walk it out. Move mountains, we can walk it out. Mountains, and I'll rise like the day, I'll rise unafraid, I'll rise up, and I do it 1,000 times again, and I'll rise up, high like the waves, I'll rise up, in spite of the ache, I'll rise up, and I do it 1,000 times again. For you, for you, for you, for you. When the silence is so quiet and it feels like it's getting hard to breathe, and I know you feel like dying, but I promise we'll tell the world to it. Move mountains, bring it to it. Move mountains, and I'll rise like the day, I'll rise up, I'll rise unafraid, I'll rise up, and I do it 1,000 times again, and I'll rise up, high like the waves, I'll rise up, in spite of the ache, I'll rise up, and I do it 1,000 times again. For you, for you, for you, for you. do it 1,000 times again. And I'll rise up high like the waves, I'll rise up in spite of the hate. I'll rise up and I'll do it 1,000 times again. For you, for you, for you.
Part of God's redemptive plan is the restoration of human dignity. Education can do that for people. It empowers them to pursue a future and a hope. We want to do both short-term and long-term work in the countries we are reaching. Relief is short-term, godly education and employment are long-term. A People of Grace School and Center in Quezon City, Philippines will enable us to do both. People of Grace Christian School is currently struggling not just because our enrollment decreased by over 100 students, but because we are accommodating struggling families who are unable to afford the fees due to the economic impact of the pandemic. Aside from your support for our school and center's construction, we need your prayers to make it through this season. Here's God's promise. Blessed is the one who considers the poor. In the day of trouble, the Lord delivers him. The Lord protects him and keeps him alive. He is called blessed in the land. The Lord sustains him on his sick bed. In his illness, you restore him to full health. Psalm 41. When struggling financially or emotionally, I hold on to this promise and encourage others to do so as well. A generous person will prosper. He who refreshes others will himself be refreshed. Proverbs 11:25. When we are in need but choose to extend kindness, generosity, and comfort to others, God himself will encourage and refresh us and bring healing and hope and provision to our lives. This Christmas season, we'd like to invite you to gift those who don't have the same privileges we do. We invite you to join us in gifting Filipino youth and children with better access to quality education by helping build a school and center in Kamuning, Quezon City, Philippines. Our goal is to contribute $25,000 from North America towards the January 2021 construction need of 83.3 thousand Canadian dollars. The entire Phase 1 project is 60 million pesos, which is about 1.6 Canadian dollars. Aside from this, due to the 6 typhoons that have caused floods in the Philippines, we have typhoon relief efforts that have already begun in Metro Manila and provinces that have been affected by the typhoons. We want to thank you for your generosity, for your prayers, and your support. And we want you to know that we are also praying for you. And if you have anything you need prayer for, please let us know. Let's look at the story of one of our students, Cassandra, and listen to RJ and Joy sing Man in the Mirror.
My name is Cassandra Estrada. I am 16 years old and scholar po ako ng People of Grace Christian School. Nakilala ko po yun nung nag-outreach po sila dito po sa lugar namin. Then, nakita po ako ni Ma'am Buena. Then, sabi niya po na maging scholar daw po ako sa POGS. Naging scholar po ako nung, kinder po. Simula po kinder. Doon na po ako nag-start sa POGS. Then, hanggang grade 6 po. Una-una po, malaking tulong na po yung pagiging scholar ko kasi nakabawas nga po ng gastusin. Yun po talaga yung pinagpapasalamat ko na naging scholar po ako ulit. Yung paglipat ko po ng public, naging challenge po talaga yun sa akin kasi iba po yung culture, iba yung kilos ng mga students doon kesa sa students po ng POGS. Nahirapan po ako makisama sa kanila. Mas nakontrol ko po yung sarili ko na hindi po magpadala sa mga bad influences po. Ang daming estudyante po, hindi po lahat natututukan. Sa isang classroom po, 50 kami. Iba pa pong section na tinuturuan yung mga teachers. Kaya, pagka hindi ka di ka po nakapasa, parang, okay, bala ka na lang dyan sa buhay mo. Ganun po. Mahirap po kasi hindi po natututukan talaga lahat.
Classes in the Philippines will resume on August 24th, but Education Secretary Leonor Briones says not all schools can reopen physically since some areas are still under lockdown. She admits online learning will be a challenge, with the education sector bracing for a new normal due to the health crisis.
Naging hamon po yung pandemic sa pag-aaral ko dahil nga po mahirap nga po yung online learning at saka mahirap po yung connection, yung internet. Madalas po, wala po talaga ako maintindihan pag may webinar kasi nagcha-choppy po talaga or minsan po nawawala yung connection, nadi-disconnect po ako. And buti na lang po, sinisend po yung PowerPoint para po sa mga students na makapag-review po ng lesson kung hindi po naintindihan sa webinar. Mahirap nga po, lalo naman pag Zoom po, choppy po talaga, wala po talaga akong naiintindihan. Kaya buti na lang po sinisend po ng mga teachers yung PowerPoint nila. Then doon na lang po ako nakakapagbasa.
Ako po si Armida Estrada, nanay po ni Cassandra Ruth Estrada. Ang trabaho ko po ngayon is nursing attendant sa Rosario Maclang Bautista General Hospital. Yung hazard namin ngayon, hindi pa binibigay ng government. Napakahirap maging frontliner. Tapos pag nagkasakit ka pa, siyempre bibili mo rin ng gamot. Tsaka bago ko umalis sa ospital, nagdi-disinfect ako, ma'am. Actually, meron kami doon swab test. Ang nakakatakot, ma'am, dito sa area na to. Kasi sila yung prone sa mga ganyan. Dito, ma'am, dito ako matatakot kasi minsan nakikipag-usap sa'yo, walang face mask. Na hindi mo alam, baka mamaya yan may mga infected. Kaya ako minsan, bilang public servant at nagtatrabaho sa ospital, ako minsan ang sumasaway sa kanila. Nakakatulong ang People of Grace para ma-motivate ang bata, tsaka maging magalang. Tsaka kahit pala sagot, talagang kakaiba siya sa mga bata rito. Bataong bahay lang siya, ma'am. At tsaka mas maalwan yung ano niya kasi, ang People of Grace kasi is reputable school na masasabi na kapag meron kang, doon ka may dignidad ka, hindi siya pipitsuging eskwelahan. Pag nakatapos ka sa kanya is first priority ka. Yun ang kaya ko gusto siya doon mag-aral. Talagang medyo advanced thinker. Ngayon siya na yung nagtuturo sa akin kasi minsan naririnig ko siya. Lalo na yung mga teacher niya, magagaling, na talagang tinuturo sa kanya na sabi ko kakaiba talaga. Nagbibigay sila ng opportunity sa estudyante at hindi sila more on pera. Tsaka sila talagang matulungin. Talagang nauunawaan nila yung mga estudyante. Naririnig ko pag nag-online sila, mababait. Yun ang kagandahan sa People of Grace. Hindi katulad ng iba.
Change for once in my life. It's gonna feel real good, gonna make a difference, gonna make it right. As I turned up the corner on my favorite winter coat, this plane is blowing my mind. I said a kiss in the streets with enough to read. Who am I to be blind, pretending not to see their need? A summer disregard, a broken bottle top, and a one-man soul. They follow each other on the wind, cause they got nowhere to go. That's why I want you to know I'm starting with the man in the mirror, and I'm asking him to change his ways. And no message could have been any clearer. If you wanna make a world a better place, take a look at yourself and make that change. Na 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 na. I've been a victim of a selfish kind of love. It's time that I realize some with no home, not a nickel to loan, Could it be really me pretending that they're not alone? Oh well, oh deepest God, a some broken heart and a washed-out dream. They follow the pattern on the wind, you see, 'cause they got no place to be. That's why I'm starting with me. I'm starting with the man in the mirror, and I'm asking him to change his ways. Oh, with no message, get a pen and a paper. If you wanna make the world a better place, take a look at yourself and make that change. Na 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 na. As I turned up the collar on my favorite winter coat, this wind is blowing my mind. I see the kids in the street with enough to eat. Who am I to be blind, pretending not to see their needs? A summer disregard of broken bottle top and a one-man soul. They follow each other on the window, 'cause they got no place to go. That's why I want you to know I'm starting with the man in the mirror, and I'm asking him to change his ways. With no message, get a pen and a paper. If you wanna make the world a better place, take a look at yourself and make that. I'm starting with the man in the mirror, and I'm asking him to change his ways. Oh, with no message, get a pen and a paper. If you wanna make the world a better place, take a look at yourself and make that change.
Thank you so much for sharing all of that, Buena. It's so incredible to see the work this organization has been doing. Up until last month, there's currently an estimated 29 million youth in the Philippines who have not been able to study due to the pandemic. People of Grace Christian School reopened for online schooling on August 10th, despite the challenges of low enrollment and the students' financial struggles. We currently have 168 students. And so with school being online, this is our opportunity to construct phase 1 of the new building. So far, we've received $5,000, but we're still $20,000 short. The Canadian income tax system encourages gifts to charitable organizations by granting tax credits. Did you know that here in BC specifically, if you've donated more than $200 to any charity already this year, any donation you give now will actually earn a 43% tax credit. So if you donate $50 today, your donation only costs $29. And if you donate $100 today, your donation costs $56. I have a younger sibling who's 14, and anytime he complains about school, I always tell him, you have the rest of your life to work, but education and to acquire knowledge, that is something that you should never take for granted, because there are people across the world who don't even have a sliver of chance to get that. So we're giving you the opportunity right now to head to our website to donate. And in the meantime, we have 2 more performances to share with you.
Chestnuts roasting on an open fire, Jack Frost nipping at your nose, Yuletide carols being sung by a choir, and folks dressed up like Eskimos. Everybody knows Have yourself a merry little Christmas. Make the Yuletide gay. From now on, our troubles will be miles away. Here we are as in olden days, happy golden days. Oh,
thank you so much for joining us virtually from wherever you are. We pray that God's grace, provision, joy, and comfort would sustain you through this season. Have a wonderful Christmas. God bless you and keep sharing his love.